Hello, this is perpendicular and parallel lines and transversals, example 1. Example 1 is to prove the alternate interior angles theorem, and this is the alternate interior angles theorem. And we have to prove this, and the only thing we can use to prove it is that corresponding angles are congruent. So I'll go through at least an outline of the proof. We have to prove that angle 3 is congruent to angle 4. And all we can use is the corresponding angles theorem. Now the corresponding angles theorem says that angle 3 is congruent to this angle down here. And angle 4 is congruent to this angle up here. And with that information, we need to prove that angle 3 is congruent to angle 4. Well, first I need to number something here. I guess I'm going to number this one. I'm going to say this one is angle 2. And that's all I'm going to use. Now, I could also say that this is angle 1 down here. But I'm just going to use the fact that angle 4 is congruent to angle 2. Okay, so angle 4 is congruent to angle 2, and that's the corresponding angle postulate. Okay, now I can say angle 2 is congruent to angle 3, and that's because they are vertical. And now I can substitute here. This is angle 2, so I can substitute. See, I can say angle 4 is congruent to angle 3. And that's substitution. Or it could also be transitive because they are congruent, two things congruent to the same thing. See, angle 3 is congruent to angle 2, also angle 4 is congruent to angle 2, so we have two things congruent to the same thing, which makes them congruent to each other, and that's what I had to prove. See that angle 3 is congruent to angle 4.